Mikey, come here!
Breaking news! Attention! Tornado has passed through Emerald and Diamond Mine.
Huh?
It's got millions of blocks in the air and it's coming towards the village. With tornado heights above 40 meters, we recommend hiding in caves.
Uh-oh.
There is a small chance that there will be safer. The tornado has already destroyed 2 villages. We are already...
Wow, how many diamonds?
Mikey, it's not funny.
Oh.
The diamonds and emeralds falling from the sky are very heavy. We have to run.
I hope this is some mistake and the correspondent just made a mistake.
I think it's hardly a mistake. The villagers collect food from the garden to have food supplies. What? The golem is running away and taking the whole house with him. Honestly, at first I thought it might be some kind of prank, but now I doubt it.
They weigh their houses down so they don't get blown away by tornadoes.
What?
Sounds like a really big tornado.
This tornado just can't survive, so I'll hide underground. I wish I had shelter.
Let's go home, Mikey.
Why?
I have a plan.
Oh.
Really, we have little time. We will build a shelter to survive.
Woohoo!
We just have a few resources. Just have to hurry. Soon the tornado will appear in our village. It's best to dig holes and build a shelter underground, but we don't have time for that. We need to get the rest of the vegetables out of the garden. We need them.
But then where are we going to build a shelter? Maybe we'll pick this place. What do you say?
I think this is the right place. Great. We've already built obsidian floors. Now we have to build walls and ceiling.
Yep. You think this shelter can withstand tornadoes? The TV reporter said the tornado has already destroyed 2 trees. Maybe we should try to get out of the village. If we run, we can make it to the lair.
There is no escape from the tornado, and we have almost built a shelter. I think the shelter can withstand a tornado. This unusual glass and fortified.
Look at this tornado. I think it's over 50 meters high.
Uh-oh.
Ah! And it's still spinning diamond blocks. I hope the village doesn't get destroyed and can stand.
It seems a tornado has begun to destroy the village a little. I hope our house will not suffer much.
Why do we always get into trouble? Tornado destroys everything in its path. I think the whole village will be destroyed. I hope the shelter can hold.
Don't worry, Mikey. I think everything will be fine. Sooner or later, tornado calm down. We just have to wait for the tornado to move on. As I recall, tornadoes rarely stay in one place for long. So even if we go somewhere now, a tornado could follow us. I hope we have enough food to wait it out.
A tornado is moving towards our house.
Oh, no!
Well, we just did repairs to the house yesterday.
Ugh.
Ah! Half of our house broke down. How could this happen? We'll have to rebuild our house later.
It strikes me that in just a
Let me
few
go.
seconds, a
Tornado!
tornado broke half our
Don't
house.
leave me
It's just impossible.
You saw that.
Yeah.
Those villagers who asked for shelter just blew them away. How good of us to build a shelter. I feel so sorry for these villagers. They got hit by a tornado.
Let me go.
I think
Tornadoes
I
are getting
understand
closer.
that
Don't
because
leave me
there
here.
are blocks of diamonds and emeralds in tornadoes. They destroy everything. Don't worry, Mikey. We'll cure all the villagers of tornadoes.
Oh.
As long as we hold out until the tornado stops.
Yep.
To be honest, I've never seen such a powerful tornado. I hope the tornado goes further. Okay, we still have a lot to do.
Yes, I agree. I brought a bucket of water. So now we have a water source. As I remember from the garden, you took some vegetables. Do you think that's enough for us? I think we have little food.
I think we can hold out, Mikey. The main thing is not to panic and save food. We have to eat a little. If we all eat now, we can't survive. I hope our sanctuary will hold, even though the walls of the shelter are made of reinforced glass. But the tornado is too powerful.
Well, as I understand it now, we just need to wait. How long do you think the tornado stopped or will go on? Maybe until it destroys our village, the tornado doesn't move on. So what do we do?
I do not know how long we will sit in this shelter. Tornado has just begun, so we will wait a long time. I'll put the food out. I need to know how much food we have.
You can see that. Even golems can't resist on the ground. They are also sucked up by tornadoes. We need to help them.
By the way, we have a little more food than I thought, so we can hold out. As long as the tornadoes don't escalate, as I know. The more tornadoes you suck out, the more tornadoes you get. If we try to help the golems, we'll be tornadoes too.
You're right. If we go outside, we will blow the wind. But I can't watch the village being destroyed. I think I've got something.
What? What do you have in mind?
I've thought it all out. Look at my feet. I put an anvil to my feet, so now I will not blow away.
Do you seriously think this will work?
Yep.
I think golems weigh like 10 such anvil. Although I like your idea, but I still think it's too dangerous to go outside. Don't forget that tornadoes are getting worse all the time.
Yep.
So we could blow up at any moment.
I'm gonna go anyway.
Okay, then I'm gonna hook you up so you don't get blown away. What a strong wind. You have to get back. Tornadoes are only getting stronger.
Save me, JJ. I'm blowing in a tornado. You were right. I shouldn't have gone outside.
Try to grab hold of something because you keep moving. It's hard for me to hit you with a fishing rod. All right, I was able to get hold of you, as long as I didn't break the thread now.
Thanks for saving me, JJ. You were right. It's too dangerous out there. Tornadoes are always blowing me away.
Oh,
I'm not going out anymore. It's too dangerous. Now I'm sure.
okay. Honestly, I was afraid the thread would break. But you're lucky, Mikey. Let's not go outside again until the tornado is completely over.
Yep. Okay, I think that's a good decision. Honestly, I'm a little hungry. But you started frying potatoes before she was ready?
Yeah, it's ready. Remember, Mikey, you have to save your food. If you eat it all, you can't hold out until the tornado calms down.
Okay, I get it. I have a question. How do you think we can rebuild the village after a tornado destroyed everything here? I think all the villagers will just go to another village.
Of course we can rebuild the village. You see that? Look at the ceiling.
What is it seems our sanctuary is little by little covered with blocks of diamond and emerald.
If our sanctuary is completely covered with blocks, the glass could crack. Hopefully it won't. I'm going to make the obsidian columns so the ceiling doesn't collapse. I think it's better that way.
Yep.
I think the tornado is even stronger.
What are we gonna do?
I think the ceiling and the walls will not last long. I will dig another shelter, but only underground.
Oh.
Underground will be safer than outside. We need to dig a little hole. Great! I found one diamond block. It'll come in handy. The more diamonds, the better. We must hurry. I can already hear the walls and the ceiling cracking. Cracks have already appeared on the glass.
I don't want to go. You built the column, so I'm sure everything will be fine.
Do you think it's safe here? You don't hear the glass crack? Okay, whatever you want, and I'll keep digging. I have to hurry. I think the window will break in 2 seconds. What? What are you doing here?
When the tornado came, I buried myself in the ground, as I understand most of the village was destroyed. Whatever happened? Tell me the tornado stopped?
Okay, sit here. Yes, the tornado was more powerful than we thought. We were able to survive because we built the bunker. I didn't expect to be able to find anyone. I thought all the villagers had suffered, but it seems a few more villagers survived. I do not like that every minute. The sound of cracking glass intensifies. I have a very bad feeling. I hope I just think it's gonna be okay. I wonder when a tornado stops. I feel like a tornado's been in place too long. I have to dig a long enough hole for us to be able to escape. Well, I think this depth should be enough. It looks like a tornado right over our shelter. What's that sound? The glass broke. I have to see what happened to Mikey. I hope the tornado didn't take him. Oh no!
Help me, JJ. I'm going to fall down. I don't want to die. I'm going to blow. I can't hold this place for long. Don't forget that tornadoes get more powerful every second.
I can't. I'm also blown away. Bear a little, Mikey. I'll save you soon. I'll put on iron blocks. Then I'll be quite heavy. To not be carried away, bear a little longer. I am coming. Fine, I did it. I feel like it got heavier. Now I have to save Mikey. The main thing is that he is not involved in the tornado now.
Finally, you came. I was beginning to think that you would leave me. What are we going to do now? I won't be able to hold out much longer. Just a little longer and I'll let go.
Bear with me, Mikey. I have already figured out how to save you. I will fix a hole, and in the shelter again, we'll be safe. While you hold on a little longer. I told you to come down to the basement with me. Why do you always get us into all sorts of trouble? I'm almost done. You're lucky I had iron blocks. I can't be more. I think the tornado got even worse. Great! I'm almost done. I have to finish the top part now. The main thing is don't lower the window. If you still get pulled away by a tornado, I can't save you. All right, I'm almost done. I've got to put a couple of blocks here and it'll be over. All right, I'm almost done. One more block to go.
How tired I am. I can no longer feel my hands. I have pains all over my body.
I'm done. Now it's safe. Honestly, I didn't think I could do it, but I'm glad I could save you. How do you feel? Do you feel okay? I think Mikey passed out. Apparently, he hit his head when he landed. So, what am I supposed to do? Maybe the villager has a healing potion?
I heard what happened to your friend. It's all the potions I have.
Oh,
But the potion is too weak to cure Mikey. You're gonna have to improve on that potion. Here you go, brewing stand.
thank you. The villager said these potions are too weak to cure Mikey. These mild recovery potions won't help even if it flies all over Mikey. How good that I have a brewing stand. I blend all 3 potions, then I have a little chance to cure Mikey. I have to do everything very carefully. If I miscalculate the ingredients, then the potion won't work. Because of Mikey, I always get into all sorts of trouble. I think either the tornado is a little weaker. It seems the tornado has stopped growing. Oh, bear with me, Mikey. The potion is almost ready. Great! The potion's ready, and I hope I can make it work. Now you have to wait a bit. Great, you're awake. I'm so glad the potion worked. I was afraid the potion wouldn't help.
Woohoo! Well, how do I feel? You did it! You could save me! What happened? And the last thing I remember is you starting to upset me with blocks of iron.
You hit your head and passed out. I was able to cure you with potions.
Oh.
And that's not all. I think the tornado is getting a little weaker,
Oh!
so maybe soon we can go home. We'll have to wait for the tornado to calm down.
That's great news. But I have a question. Why is there a villager in our basement?
Don't you remember, Mikey? Before we started building a base here, a villager buried here. When I was digging down the cellar, I accidentally dug it up. By the way, I could only save you because the potions gave me these villagers.
Oh!
You couldn't have survived without him.
Thank you, villager. And what will we do now? You said it was a little safer on the street. Maybe we could just go outside.
I don't think this is a good idea. Although a tornado is a little weaker outside, it's not safe. Let's finish building the basement now. I think when we go into the basement, the tornado outside will get even weaker. Don't go outside now. I don't want to save you 3 times.
How do you think, JJ? Where the tornado came from? I think it's here for a reason. And why it hasn't moved on, it's like it's deliberately trying to destroy our village.
I don't know, Mikey. Maybe you're right. But the most important thing is we can get out of here soon. Great! We've almost finished the basement. Well, we've already done the floor. Now we'll have to make the walls. I think we should have built a shelter underground from the start. We have a good basement. We can put a sofa here, and it will be like a regular room. I think this basement is the safest place in the whole village. I wonder if any of the villagers have survived except us. After we're done with the law, we'll have to rebuild our house. It's been pretty badly damaged by the hurricane, and we'll need to rebuild our houses in the village. Great! I finished building the basement. Now I have to put the furniture here. How good it is that I'm a good builder. Interestingly, other villages also suffered so much from the hurricane. Well, I had all this furniture. What do you think, Mikey? How do you like the basement?
Well, I like it. Honestly, I want to go outside. I feel like I'm sitting around waiting for a tornado to go missing too boring. If this tornado never dies down, what are we going to do? Or haven't you thought about it?
Don't worry, Mikey. Everything's gonna be fine. I haven't heard a tornado in a while. I think I can go outside now, but it's still better to wait a bit.
Oh!
A tornado can come back at any moment. It's not to be forgotten. Who knows when we'll be out in the storm? To be honest, I'm surprised that most of the food we haven't eaten yet. I think now we can finish all the rest of the food.
After the tornado, I realized there are blocks of diamonds and emeralds on the street.
Oh,
So when we go outside, we'll have to pick them up. Although I think after the tornado, no one needs a tornado anymore.
you're right, Mikey. If everyone has diamonds, then their value will be very small. We have built a basement. To be honest, I'm amazed that our shelter still hasn't collapsed. We managed to hold out for so long. It seems like the tornado is really gone. Now we can go outside. But first, we made diamond armor and weapons. I have just a few diamond blocks. I think that should do it. I made us diamond armor sets. We'll still have enough to make diamond gear. Fine. Even though the tornado is weakened, but it is still not safe on the street, so the armor will weigh us. So we definitely will not fly away. I'm so glad we were able to make it through. To be honest, I thought our sanctuary was gonna collapse first, but I guess we're very lucky. We're short of diamonds. We don't have to go outside. We can break the diamond blocks in the wall. Great, now we can finish the armor. I practically made us armor. Honestly, I thought the tornado would stop completely. I think we should wait a little longer anyway. We should make diamond armor. I have bad news, Mikey. We can't make armor for both of us yet. I don't have enough diamonds for that. But don't worry. I can definitely find the diamonds to build the armor.
It's not fair. You already have a full set of armor. Give me at least a diamond bib if I go outside without a reservation. I will definitely blow me off.
Well, I've got a lot of iron blocks if you want me to make iron armor, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.